welcome back to Chelsea's Kitchen and happy Valentine's Day. Today I'm going to be making a cake with a special twist. So I'm going to be using a box cake, Duncan Hines, but I'm going to ignore what's on the back and kind of do something a little bit different. And I'm going to add some color to it to make it pink. So that's a little bit more to do with the Valentine's Day, but you can do with color or without color. It's up to you. Yeah. So I'm just gonna put Isaiah down and I'll be right back. So I have half a package of vanilla jello, a cake mix, I'm using Duncan Hines, 1 cup milk, half a cup of oil, 1.5 cups icing sugar, 4 tablespoons of heavy whipped cream, red food dye, and 4 eggs. I know. So for this cake, I'm going to be using 1 cup of milk and half a cup of oil. So we'll just start with that in the eggs and start blending. Isaiah. Go. This way. So I'm going to beat the eggs. I'm going to add the rest of the liquid. And then I'm going to put in the vanilla pudding as well as the box. So I'll just do that really quick. That's my oven preheated to 350. Just make sure all the clumps and lumps are out. Okay, so that's done. Oops, I'm actually going to keep these beaters in and separate this batter, and I'm going to do half of it with pink food coloring and then the other half I'm going to leave white just for something different in the middle. So I'm just going to put a little bit of color. So I have a nice pink. So what I'm going to do, I don't even know what those pans are usually called. They look like the rum cake pans. This is the Angel food cake pan. That's all I have. I think I'll get another pan eventually, but you can use any kind of cake pan. So I'm just going to use this one. So I'm just going to fill this a little bit, add the pink, and then fill the rest with the vanilla. Oh, I didn't grease the pan. I didn't grease the pan. Kenya, it's your fault. Classic. Okay, I'm just gonna pour it back in, wash out the pan. What can you do? So what I'm gonna do is get a little bit of parchment paper and just get some butter. So the next step would just be to add a little bit of flour and just make sure it's lightly coated. And then I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna put it back in. Now it's just mostly pink, but that's okay. Oh no, it still has a nice swirl. So I'm just gonna stick it in the oven at 350 for about half an hour. I'm gonna test it with a toothpick in about 25 minutes just to see where it's at. So yeah. So next what we're gonna do is make an icing, or kind of like an icing glaze. So I have my whipping cream and some icing sugar. So I'm just gonna put a few tablespoons in at a time and stir. It really depends on how thick you want it. So I'm just gonna keep stirring. I didn't really measure it, and you don't really have to measure it too. You can kind of just look at the consistency and kind of go from there. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more because I want it a little bit runny so it kind of comes down the sides. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of it in a separate bowl and add some more of that pink food coloring. Wow, it's super hot pink. So there we go, so the icing is done. Okay, so I'm just gonna poke it and see what happens. Nada. So that means it's ready. So that was about 32 minutes-ish, 35, 32 minutes. So I'm just gonna leave it for about 10 minutes and then I'll flip it and cross my fingers and then see what happens. You could run a knife around the outside and the inside if you want. A little bit stuck to the inside, but it's okay. Huh? So yeah, just gonna wait for it to cool down. Okay, so well, that came off like no problem. So that was good. So I just have to get the bottom off. So I'm just gonna try cutting it actually. Putting a fork or a knife around the bottom. Whoa! There you go. I wonder if I can just do this. Nice. So next I'm just gonna drizzle the icing. I am happy with this cake. I think we need to cut this cake. I'm getting kind of antsy. Let's see what the inside looks like. It even got that Jello wiggle. That's the Jello in there. Okay, I'm trying. Oh my gosh. Okay, try doing the different recipe with that's not on the box because this is so moist. It's so good. It's just kicked up a little notch or two. Yum. This is a winner. This is so good. Try it for yourself. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for joining me on another episode and have a great Valentine's Day. Whether you celebrate it or don't, just have a great day in general.